Well, Fox weather meteorologist Katie Garner has been to these homes where families have been returning to see how much damage has been done in their area. Katie, I know you've been talking with some of the families. I'll let you know the high tide's at 10:20 this morning. So that'll be something for you to pass along to them to let them know they can watch the water and see how far the water runs up.
Amy, it's already so far up right now that it's hitting the seawall, and I really appreciate you sending me that high tide time. Thank you so much. That's actually incredibly helpful. Yeah, the water's running up so hard right now. I'm actually looking at the seawall. But what I want to look at with you is this. All this damage to this neighbor's house. You could see the roof just absolutely came off underneath there, and a lot of that debris still up in the yard. We're also seeing, obviously, the fence come down. I don't have to tell you that. You can see it yourself. I'm going to come down the stairs, though. I've got to talk to somebody right now that you're really going to want to get to know. The staircase is stable for now. I don't know for how long, but, you know. Winging a prayer, baby. All right, first though, Lloyd, come over here. Look at this. I want to show everybody as the waves come in what I was talking about with the seawall. They're already coming in so far that even as high tide gets to its peak here, it's going to be a problem. So it's just going to keep eroding some of that sand even further. In fact, if you touch some of this sand, it just crumbles. It's crazy. All right, also want to show you this. I mean, that's a cinder block. That weighs a ton. I mean, you know, like lifting a weight. And it's just dangling there on that piece of wood. All kinds of concrete and whatnot here. I mean, it speaks for itself. I could show the camera and not talk and you would still be shocked. All right, but Rodney, my man, I want to talk to you. You are Linda's neighbor. Obviously, she's wonderful. You're wonderful, too. We appreciate you being with us. You and Tommy, who we talked to yesterday, and Christian, you're all surfers. You're all locals. You were here for a huge moment, and I want you to tell our Fox viewers what that moment was.
Okay, well, we stayed through the entire storm. You know, we kept an eye for our neighbors' properties, you know, making sure nothing was going on. We actually got on this property behind us, and we got to film, and we actually watched the main seawall break and fall into the ocean. It actually shook the ground. It wasn't a very nice sight. I've never seen the water up that high. The surge was just amazing. I mean, water just at its basic level was this high, just rushing in. Luckily, no one got hurt. We all stayed out of the way and in safety and did what we could. And we've just been watching ever since, everybody's trying to get rebuilding and moving forward.
Well, I'm really proud of you guys because I want to reiterate again, like I know, you know, you guys did a great thing and I want to give you more credit for that. They were here when that seawall fell because they stayed on the island during the storm. Now, they live across the street, but they kept an eye, as he said, on all of their neighbors' properties. They made phone calls to the neighbors. You guys had to deliver that devastating news. Like, your house is how did they take that?
It was a lot of shock in their point, especially the neighbors that weren't here. They couldn't be here. They had no way to see what was going on. So we became their eyes and ears for them, you know, recording, sending them videos. We were on Instagram Live, just trying to let them see what was going on, you know, so it wouldn't be such devastation when they finally saw what happened.
Absolutely. You should be really proud. I got to shake your hand again. I mean, that's just incredible what you did. It really is. And when you really look up here, I mean, this whole house, the top deck, it looks like it's going to fall off, and then everything below it, like they don't even have a yard anymore. All their landscaping is down here. One of the children's toys is stuck in the tree. It looks like a beach bucket. That is so sad because you know that families, I mean, this is where they come to have fun, right, Rodney? I mean, many a cookouts, many a family nights, many a getting together. This is a tight-knit neighborhood. And when you see that, you're like, this is going to be a kid without understanding that beach fun for a couple years to come.
Right. Wilbur by the Sea is a very tight-knit community. It doesn't stretch very far in between Ponce Inlet and Daytona Beach shores. It's very tight. Everybody knows everybody. We always look after each other. And, yeah, you know, to know that we're not going to really be able to surf properly, to be able to enjoy the beach as we should, you know, we're just going to try to go day by day and hopefully, you know, everything will get back to normal eventually. It's going to take a while.
I think it will for you guys. You're so resilient. And just the way you and Linda talk, I think everybody's going to come together. There's also, I don't want you to go real quick. There's a cleanup here on Sunday Tommy told me about. Right. You can follow Tommy's Instagram, Surf Tommy G. You'll meet him later today again. He got video of that wall falling down, but more so that cleanup on Sunday is going to be really special, and you can contact him. I cannot remember the exact Instagram account. Do you know it where you can contact him?
It is surftommyg.com.
Okay.
Or just surf Tommy G on Instagram. He's also on Facebook as well under Tommy Grooms. Get on there. He's posting about the cleanup for the Daytona Beach board riders. All the little kids that normally surf out, as well as the rest of us surfers. We're going to go out and just start trying to clean off debris off the, what we can.
All right. Well, I hope people come out for that. Again, a beach cleanup put on by the Surf Riders Club. What's the name of the club? The specific name is
the Daytona Beach Board Riders.
The Daytona Beach Board Riders Club is putting on that cleanup on Sunday. They're going to have a whole dumpster out here to pick up all the debris, and they'll need it, guys. I mean, it's debris like this in the sand. It's not like your average shovel. It's like, I mean, no. And actually, Lloyd, turn around if you could. Look what I'm standing on. This is what's on the beach. It's like huge. You have to have muscle to pick this up. You're not going to do it without a dumpster and a lot of help. So please consider coming out. And guys, for now, I'm going to send it back to you. Rodney, thank you so much. Thank you.
Katie, real quick, how much damage did they sustain from Ian before? Because they had the 1-2 punch, basically.
Let me ask him. How much damage would you say you sustained from Ian before? I kind of think Ian was like the worst of it, and then this was icing on the cake. But talk to me about that.
Ian was more of just the windstorm. The winds were ridiculous. It, pulled off actually the corner of our roof on the other side. It did a lot of preliminary damage, nothing that actually affected the seawall that we knew. It was just a lot of wind and rain, and it was more cosmetic than anything else. And it just unshored everything. So when this came in, we knew it was coming. We had already seen watching news, we had already seen that the storm surge was going to be something.
Yeah.
And it was just a matter of time. We just didn't know to what level it was going to reach.
Never could have dreamed this.
Never.
Never. You heard it right there from a local himself.
Katie Garner, thanks so much. Appreciate it. And we'll be thinking about him, and we'll hope for a good turnout for that cleanup tomorrow. Thank you.